Hey yo, what's up? This is Low Street, and here's episode 1 of my Myleague expansion series on NBA 2k20. And in this series, I'm gonna be using the Louisville Comets because it was kind of cool to give Kentucky their own team since they don't have one. Uh, so at this point right now, I'm picking some players that I want, and I was debating about like picking like Ibaka or uh Paul Millsap, but both of them like way too old, and their contracts are too expensive. I'm not picking up those guys. So I decided instead that I'm gonna pick up Karis LeVert because he's like younger. I know he can hit the three, and he can drive too. So and he's the best player on Brooklyn that I could pick up. So I end up picking him with my first pick of the expansion draft. And with my second pick, again, I wasn't really sure who I was gonna pick, but I knew I needed a center, so I'm kind of looking around. But again, I don't want anyone like with a too big of a contract. So instead, I pick Dwight Howard because he even is making like $2 million a year, even though he's older. He's like a good veteran or whatever. Plus, he can like block it, so he'll be a good paint presence. And next, I pick Otto Porter, even though his contract's like way too large currently. Uh, he's only 28, and he can definitely hit the three, so that will be good for my team. Uh, yeah, he can hit the three, and he can defend pretty well. Being a Bulls fan, I watch him a lot, and he's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, a little big of a contract. I don't know why they gave that to him, but you know. And now I'm just kind of looking around to see if there's any power forwards I want. Not really sure exactly who I'm gonna pick because most of these guys are just not appealing at all. Vince Carter, I didn't know he was a power forward now. Well, like rated that in the game, kind of funny, but I mean small ball, I guess. So at this point, I like had no clue who to pick, but I end up deciding that I'm gonna pick Jay Crowder. Uh, yeah, currently he's on the Heat. Just got traded from Memphis. I mean, he's a pretty good veteran. Next up, I'm trying to look for a point guard, and I see that Reggie Jackson's there. So I'm looking if there's anyone else on the Clippers, but everyone else is too young and too bad. So instead, I pick Reggie Jackson, and he'll be good from point. Yeah. So now I'm just kind of looking at younger guys, because it's always good to have those young guys, especially for like trades and that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking around. Around the 20-ish to 21 age, trying to see if there's anyone appealing. I see D'Anthony Melton. He's been doing pretty good at Memphis recently. Yeah. The other seasons he was just been okay, but at Memphis he's been doing really good. Kind of came alive. So I'm gonna end up picking up Malik Beasley because I know he's got strap. He can shoot like really well, and he's younger. Currently on the Timberwolves. Hope that works out for him. Yeah, he's just a good player, and definitely can shoot, especially from corner. Yeah. So I'm just kind of looking around. I see a Little. See if there's anyone else on Portland that I might want. I was thinking of maybe getting Gary Trent, but I already have 2 shooting guards, so I thought it would be smarter to pick up Little. So now, again, I'm just trying to find any other spots I can pick up that look good. I see Jacob Portal, but I mean, he can't really stretch the floor that well. and I just don't really like him that much. So yeah, instead, I get Ish Smith because he's a pretty good player. On the older side, but he can definitely shoot and distribute the ball. So that's who I pick with my 8th pick. Yeah. Uh, I'm just looking around, but I end up picking Ish Smith. Yeah, he can pass really well, so he gets a lot of assists. He can get some steals too. Smaller players, that's kind of a mismatch on defense. I mean, we're on defense, so gonna have to help out for when he's guarding someone. But yeah, especially like explosive players that are bigger, he's probably gonna get posterized a lot. And now I'm looking for a small forward. I end up picking Korkmaz because he's pretty young and he's good shooting. I remember, as I said, I'm a Bulls fan. So there was one game where he hit a moving three to like tie the game up, like late fourth quarter, and it was like a crazy shot. He went into the fans and everything. And I remember seeing that, so I know he can hit the three. Uh, yeah. So now I'm just looking to see if there's any centers I want. I see Marquise Chris, and I played with him in another series I had, and he was pretty good. He's younger, and he can just body everyone. He can also hit the occasional three, which is good. And then I pick up Bull. Yeah, he's a young prospect. He was picked 44th. I don't know how he soared that far. I guess injury. But he can shoot, and he can post up. He's huge. I'm sure he's going to get a lot of rebounds and blocks. Yeah, I don't know how Bull soared that far. Like, both him and his dad are just gigantic. Like, massive freaks of human nature. But, I mean, yeah, pretty cool. His dad, I remember watching highlights, and he hit like 6 threes or something like that in a game, which for a center to do that's big. Like he's huge, so him shooting well is kind of a surprise. And so now I pick up Myleague. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce his name. He's a pretty good player, and I thought it'd be nice to pick him up. And then I pick Aaron Holiday up at point guard. He's younger. Uh, if I don't use him, he definitely has good trade clause. I mean, not trade clause, trade value. And then I'm looking for another younger player. So I decided to pick up. Uh, wait a second. I decided to pick up Cam Johnson because he's a pretty good shooter. I don't know how he went that high in the draft. The Phoenix Suns took a risk because he's basically as old as Devin Booker already, and he's not amazing at anything. He's just a good shooter, but he's not like outstanding. Like, he can definitely be a stretch big, but yeah, he was the last pick. So right now I'm just hiring new staff since the one that the game assigns you are terrible. But right now, no one wants to be my head scout because I don't have enough cash, I guess, for them. So that's kind of funny. I even offer a trade for this. I mean, to sign this guy. He's like, nope. Just wait till we win in championships. So yeah, and I was gonna hire a new trainer, but I was just so done with the front office at this point. So these are fire jerseys, but they look clean. Like everything is so clean. The white, the comments on that little LC on the shorts, everything just goes together beautifully. Like that's some heat right there. Uh, yeah, that's the home uniform. Then the away uniform, Louisville across the chest. Again, cool to bring Louisville, a team. Uh, and then this is my favorite jersey, the alternate jersey. That red just like really pops. Like that's just some heat right there. Like everything about that is drippy. But you know, Dwight Howard rocking it. And yeah. So now I'm trying to find some trades because I'm not too happy with my team. I definitely should pick some other guys. So I realized that Jay Crowder actually has a B for 3-point shooting, and I thought he had at least an A minus. But I mean, I guess that makes sense because how many of the threes he bricked this season already from the corner? So I ended up wanting to trade Cam Johnson. Good player, but he's just too like he's not young enough to be like anything special on the team. I don't think he's gonna have that much potential to grow. Uh, so I want to kind of trade for Dougie Buckets, Doug McDermott. That's my boy right there. But yeah, I'm just gonna look around for other trades just to make sure, because you never know, there might be a better one. I wouldn't want to miss that. But there's nothing too appealing anywhere, so I'm like, who should I pick? But so I end up going for this trade for Dougie Buckets, my boy, and Brian Bowen. I'm pretty sure. He's just to match up the contracts. He's not anything special. But I mean, let's have another player. I'll take that. But I mean, I'm trying to like finagle a better deal, like something that would be maybe more appealing. Get another guy, but I'm not really sure who I want or who would fit best with them either. So yeah, I ended up just in that trade, and now I'm looking to trade, as I said, Jay Crowder, because again I thought he had a higher 3-point grade, so that's not the best. So I was like, who should I trade him for? I see Alfredo Camino, good defender. He was actually in the expansion draft, so I didn't pick him up, but I should have. In hindsight, I obviously see Jeremy Grant, but Jeremy Grant, he's good offensively. Like everything offensively is nice, but his post defense and his rebounding, it's not enough. I wouldn't be sure that he would be able to secure the paint down there. So like I didn't want to risk it, you know. So yeah, I didn't want to risk it all. So I was just like, I'm just gonna get Alfredo Camino because I know he can do his thing. But actually no, I do first try this trade for Jeremy Grant. Try to add another player in there, whatever, because just Jeremy Grant by himself isn't appealing at all. So I was like, maybe Michael Porter, but I didn't realize he was an 81 yet. I was like, oh, Monte Morris, that would be a nice point guard to have. But the salary didn't match up, so I was like, oh, I'll just give you Ish Smith. But nope. Salary doesn't match up. So now I'm looking at it like, I'll put this guy in, but again, nothing. So I try to incorporate a third team, like a three-way deal, which happened this season already with Clint Capella and Robert Covington, Wilco, who you see later in this video actually. But yeah, I'm trying to like get a deal going with the Bulls too, maybe for like Thomas Satoransky or like something like that, a young piece, because they have a lot of good young pieces, obviously. I love Kobe White. He's one of my favorite players. And Zach LaVine's just a beast, but obviously I knew I wasn't going to be able to trade for either of those guys, because they're just too like important to the team. That deal does not work. The Bulls do not like it, but the Nuggets say it's fine. Because Kind of wish that would have worked out because I would have got Thomas Satoransky. But instead, I'm trying to trade with the Magic now for Al-Fukaminu. I tried to like get Mohamed Bamba because I thought like he's been playing a lot. I'm pretty sure he's mad currently because Vucevic, he's just got a new contract, so Mo Bamba's not going to get enough playing time this season to grow, and I don't think he's going to be able to reach his full potential if he stays at the Magic. So I offer Mikhailuk and Jay Crowder for Alpha Camino and another guy just to fit the salary. And at first it doesn't work, so I try to switch it up or whatever. I put in Owindu, I think that's how you say his name, and that works. So yeah, and now I'm just trying to sort out like how the game plan for the games is going to be, who's going to be playing what position. So I end up putting Doug McDermott at the 4 spot because I know he can play the 4, and he'll be a good stretch big. So I was like having big second shoot. So and he's bigger than Jay Crowder was, so I know he can play. Yeah, and I'm just kind of rearranging everyone, making sure everyone gets the right amount of minutes, because I wouldn't want like certain people to have too much. Yeah, I put Alminu on the bench, even though they want him to start, because he's not as much of an offensive threat as I thought he would be. So now getting into games, the game against Houston Rockets. I mean, I don't think they're gonna win a championship this season in real life. Well, not because of Corona. Probably not sure if playoffs will happen. But so we get into the game. Straight off the bat, terrible turnover by Doug McDermott. Trying to do the bailout right there, but so bad. That was a terrible pass. And whoever wasn't even trying to get the ball. So James Harden with that, and immediately he's already going for the kill. Like, he gets past me and just dunks it home. That was a big man bucket right there. And Reggie Jackson bringing it up now. Gets inside for the first bucket of the series. Reggie Jackson. Nice layup. Russ now bringing it up. Out to PJ Tucker, right? And he's that bucket. Karis LeVert with the ball now. Pass it inside to Doug McDermott with the right hand. What a nice finish right there. That was nice. Russ just blows by everyone. But he gets blocked by Dwight. What a play right there. Now Karis LeVert bringing up the ball. Passes to Doug McDermott out to Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard should just be able to bully everyone in this game. Same with Marquise Chris. And he just gets that foul. I know he's greener than the grass. That's how that be. Thanks both. Back out to Dwight in this play. Karis LeVert with it now. Gets the screen. Almost loses it. Luckily gets it back. Into Doug McDermott. Back out to Otto Porter. To Reggie Jackson. Can't get enough separation, so toss-up shot. But we get the rebound back to Doug McDermott. And Otto Porter, greener than the grass! That's what I'm talking about right there. Boom! And then Dwight Howard. That's just insane, bro. He's baptized. PJ Tucker right there. He's a new man. 16-11, we're up. Into Doug McDermott. Get another bucket in the paint. That's what I like to see. Him going to be able to stretch the floor and get those inside points. That's great. Right there. They green that, but we don't say too much. Reggie Jackson giving Russ some work. Calls the play. Doug McDermott pulls up, clanks it. Back out to Reggie Jackson. Deep three. Another brick. That's something that we struggled with in the beginning, hitting threes other than Otto Porter. But eventually, by the end, we got it down. 18 to 13. Excuse me. Dwight Howard sets the screen, get the ball back, and finish the layup. Ish Smith on the fast break gets the bucket. Now in defense, Austin Rivers with it, son of Doc. Oh, gets him with that move, but gets blocked by Marquise Chris this time. Out to Aminu for the mid-range, and he gets it. Not the best mid-range shooter, or even close. But, I mean, big moments, he can hit it, I guess. And that's what you want to see. And then, pretty sure that's Jeff Green. Makes that shot. They must have picked him up from, like, free agency. Yeah. So I call for a screen-off ball here. And I'm trying to get to Dwight Howard, but I miss. And I said pass to Michael Beasley. No, not Michael. Malik Beasley. Excuse me. For the mid-range, Malik Beasley, and clanks it. We get the board back out to Ish Smith. Probably should have shot there, but I mean he can't shoot that well out there. But luckily, Marquise Chris grabs the lob. James gives it to Malik, trying to do something with it, can't get anywhere. And now Marquise Chris just bullying. A little shimmy, and greener than the grass. That's what I'm talking about. And now Austin Rivers with it, bringing the ball up, trying to look for an open man. Play some good defense right there. They get it back. Austin Rivers with it once again. Shot clock winding down. Jeff Green. Dwight just gets in. Can't make it. We got the ball back at this point. Marquise Chris with it. Back out to Malik. Sets him the screen. Pulls up. And gets it. Which is the first three for Malik. Gonna be hitting a lot of those. And then Jeff Green misses. With the ball back, Malik to Marquise Chris. Bullies him in the paint once again. And gets the bucket. Aaron Holiday guarding Austin Rivers. Fouls him. Always trying to get... Whenever it's a late game situation and you need a foul, never fouls. But I swear, first, second quarter, when you're just trying to steal the ball, every single time you foul. It's kind of annoying. Tucker with the ball. Back out to Harden. Deep three, he makes that. He's a confident shooter from out there, so shouldn't have gave him that one. Aaron Holiday with the ball, calling the ISO, trying to do something on Russ, but obviously can't. Robert Covington but pokes it away, but goes out of bounds, so we get the ball back. Otto Porter. It actually goes to Korkmaz. And he shoots the three, and greener than grass. And now, the lob to Doug McDermott, doesn't dunk it, but the nice layup. Russell Westbrook misses it. James Harden shoots, misses that too. What a brick. Otto Porter passes to Doug McDermott for his first three of the game. Nice. Dougie buckets. I see you. Otto Porter and him are going to be great together. Both of them able to hit threes. Reggie Jackson with it now. Throws the lob. Marquise Chris with the windmill jam. Reggie Jackson now with it. Trying to do some work on Robert Covington, but he steals it. PJ Tucker, I believe. Yeah, dunks it home. Oh no, that was actually Aaron Gordon. They look kind of similar. Both got same tattoos and kind of stuff. Marquise Chris with the easy bucket now. Rush going in. Gets the layup. We got the ball back now. Karis LeVert gets picked off. James Harden with it. Passes out to Russell Westbrook, but he makes it that time. He's a terrible mid-range shooter and a three-point shooter too, really. So, I mean, I'm fine with that. Letting them have his shots from there. James Harden guarding up Karis LeVert. He shoots it, breaks it, but we give the board back. Give it out to Reggie Jackson from deep and hits it. Does a little celebration there. They get the ball inside. Aaron Gordon. We're up by 15 at this point. Karis LeVert doing some work. Doug McDermott with it now. Let's see what Dougie Buckets can do. Pulls up from deep. Clanks it. Inside. They get the bucket. Timeout. We still got the lead. It's going to be easy to win this game. Ish Smith with it now. Got a lot of options. Out to Karis LeVert. Sets on the screen. Gets it stolen. Austin Rivers pulls up. Makes it. Oh no. Back out to Karis LeVert. Working. Gets set the screen. Pulls up. Makes it. First three of the game for Karis LeVert. Now, Rockets with the ball. Otto Porter fouls. Ish Smith passing it. Back to Dwight Howard. Karis LeVert with the ball. Ish Smith in the corner. Greener than grass. Oh, gets pokes the ball away, but can't recover it. Austin Rivers with it now. Passes out to Jeff Green. Breaks that. Dwight Howard with it. Now Malik Beasley. Passes it to Karis LeVert from deep. Misses. Back out to Malik. Back to Dwight Howard. Post him up. And he can get the bucket. Karis LeVert in transition with the dunk. Now, the Rockets have it. Austin Rivers pulls up. Breaks it before half. Okay. Russ with it now. It's stolen. Reggie Jackson slams at home. Nice play right there. They got it once again. Russ gets the contact and still makes it. The and one slam by PJ Tucker. That I didn't know he had that in his locker, but I guess he does. Small guy too. We're not that small, but small for a center. Out of Porter with it. Calls for the screen. Gets the screen. Pull up. Green bean! It's greener than grass. So now Karis LeVert with it. Passes to Doug McDermott. Tries for the layup. Misses. We get the board back. Out to Reggie Jackson. Sees outer portal open. Tries to shoot. Bricks that one. Then they green another one. Should we get the ball back? Doug McDermott posts him up. Doesn't shoot. Out to Reggie Jackson. James Harden in transition. Misses. To Doug McDermott. Misses the mid-range. Gets his own board. Back up with the bucket. That's a great second chance point right there. That's exactly what we brought him. He's just a great player. Russ. Contact layup. Makes it. Jackson with the ISO. Passes out to Levert. Shoots it. Almost goes in. But just falls out. Harden misses another one. 3 of 10 so far from the field. Dwight Howard out. Now Aminu. Up 72-55. Reggie Jackson gets the foul. And no N1. That was close. Makes it. Pass it inside. Aminu gets his own rebound. And gets blocked. Aaron Gordon misses that. In transition, Aaron Holiday passes it to Aminu. Can't do anything with it. Out to Korkmaz. Gets up the screen. Pulls up. Misses. They have the ball now. They make that mid-range confidently. And they knock it out of bounds. They have the ball now. Quarter 3. They brick. Reggie Jackson with it. Gets the easy layup. Shifty in transition. We're up 75-67. Good defense on Harden right there. But he gets through and gets the layup again. He just really went off in this game for some reason, and Harden not so much. We just didn't really have much post defense against them. Aminu with the turnaround jumper makes that. It's nice. They have the ball now. Russ gets an A1. He steps up to the first free throws. Crowley has takeover. And he makes the free throw. So now, third quarter, 77-62. Aaron Holiday, his only bucket of the game, but it's a nice one. Guarding Russ now. Russ, another and one. This man in this game was just unstoppable. We're now up by a sizable amount, though. Into Aminu and gets the jam. Okay, we have the ball now. Aaron Holiday calling play. Passes to Korkmaz. Out to Malik Beasley in the corner. Hits for that three. They have the ball. They miss a free. Korkmaz pulls up, makes that. Malik Beasley with the steal. This time Korkmaz is open, and he misses. Crazy how he can hit a step back with contact, but not make the open shot. And the greener than grass. Malik Beasley from deep. What a play. He's going to come up big, I know. Misses that layup. What? No, it was actually a meaner with the board. Marquise jams it. Malik Beasley cutting James Harden. Blocks him. He just knew he was shooting. It was obvious that he was shooting. They had the ball now. Marquise Chris with it. Good defense. This is fourth quarter now. We're up by almost 20. Most of this was just no one scoring, so I cut it out. Korkmaz. Save the ball now. They get blocked. Stupid backcourt violation right there. That's completely my fault. I was like accident. I was just kind of messing up. And at the end of the game, you comfortably win it. First win of the season, first game of the season. Marquise Chris with 21 points, 11 rebounds. Harris Levert, John McDermott, both with 13. Dwight Howard, 13 points, 19 rebounds. Otto Porter, Malik Beasley, both with 12. And then everyone else just scored. It was pretty even, like laid out. Everyone did their part in this game. Thank you for watching. This is episode 1, and I'll see you in the next time.